comparison video on MAC product and drugstore products. I told you I was going to do more of this kind of things because I like doing it, and help you guys out a little bit of what I use on my face. We'll be comparing NC50 by MAC Studio Finish Concealer and Black Opal's Total Coverage Foundation Concealer and Beautiful Bronze. And guess what? They are both on my face right now. This is the Black Opal on this side, and this is the MAC on this side. And you can't even tell the difference. So stay tuned if you want to see the comparison video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that helps you with your little purchasing needs. When I use my concealer, I prefer using a oil-free moisturizer. I hate this. It's the Neutrogena oil-free combination skin. I prefer using the L'Oreal Paris Future E. It's more pricier than this one right here, but this one works better for my face for some reason. When I put this on, it feels like I still don't have anything on my face. It feels dry. I don't know. It's weird to me. So I don't really like this, but it works if you're if it's hot outside. So maybe because I need to use it during the summertime or when it's hot. It hasn't been that hot lately, so it's still been having my face really dry. So I'm gonna try it out when it gets hotter outside. It's hot now, so that's why I'm using it. Concealers that I love doing is using a base primer. And this primer is really, 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 really good. I love it. It's L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. It's all in Walmart. They have like a big old stand in the middle of the section when you're trying to go left or right. You know how you turn into the aisle? They have it there. And it's like $10, but I mean, a little goes a long way. I actually was using too much of it over the weekend when I went to Miami because it wasn't really doing right. But if you see how I put just a tiny bit on my face, like no lie, I could put this on my face and just go and just leave the house. That's how much I love it. It really does what it says. It really just even out lines and make your face look smooth. So I know primers can run at least a good, sometimes $80 for a little thing of this. Your primer is very, very pricey. So when I found this primer, I was really thrilled that it really worked really well. And it works better with some foundations than others. I noticed that. So not all foundations take this primer too well. I'll do a separate video on that if you want to, but it works majority for the foundation brushes. When I do my eyebrows right here, I typically like to use my Studio Finish and NW50, which is a shade lighter. The undertone is more yellow. The NW45 and the NC50, they're just different in cool and warm undertones. So basically this is my color if I had yellower undertones, and NW45 is more of a warm skin tone. So NW45, the warmness is my skin tone. But it's still a little off. That's why I don't really use matte foundations and stuff, because it never matches me like I like it. But the concealer works pretty good. As you can see, it blends out really well. You can kind of see the NC at the bottom of my eyes right here. And I do that so it's like a highlight under them. And I put the NW50 at the top, 45 at the top here. So typically people will put their concealer on using this brush right here. But I like using a foundation brush for my concealer. Especially if I'm going over a large surface of my face, using a bigger brush works better for me. So this one right here, I'm going to use the Total Coverage Concealing Base Foundation in Beautiful Bronze number 7. This is my skin tone. They have pretty deep tones. So this is like the third to the last shade, I believe. And in the liquid concealer form, I am third to the last shade. So these are all the shades they have. I'm gonna take my foundation brush. I only used this one time, so I really don't know how it was. I forgot. But we're just gonna find blemishes, like right here on my face. I have blemishes, and we're just gonna put this on. this is the Black Opal concealer, Beautiful Bronze on this side of my face. So it covered pretty well, as you can see. It's really yellow, but in real life, what I'm looking at now, it's not bad at all. I know on camera it appears to be very yellow looking, but it's not that yellow in person. It really matches perfectly, so that's already an A+, so this is to each other. So the NC50 and then the Black Opal I'm going to use together in order to see the difference. So I'm not going to use NW45 because it's more orange and red than this one. And this one, as you can see, this matches this one way better. So I'm going to use these two and compare. Alright, for the MAC versus Black Opal, as you can see, they're exactly the same thing. Okay, I'm looking at my face right now, and they look like I have the same exact concealer on both sides of my face. So on that note, Black Opal's Total Coverage Foundation Concealer / Foundation is like the same thing as MAC NC50. Sorry. NC50 concealer, like the same identical thing. I'm trying to get my camera to zoom in. There we go. You can see my face a little better. I'm trying to get that light out of my face. But this is Black Opal over here, and this is MAC over here. MAC, Black Opal. You tell me if you see a difference. You have to build the Black Opal more than you do the MAC. Like I said, the MAC is kind of like you put it on, you're done. With the Black Opal, you kind of got to build it up on your face in order for it to cover. I'm going to just apply some powder over both sides so I can see if it really does blend the same way. So I just applied my Clinique powder to both sides of my face. Once again, this is a Black Opal. You can see a little bit, and then this is MAC. They look exactly the same to me. So on that note, if you don't want to pay too much money for your concealer, you can definitely get the Black Opal kind. But the Black Opal kind is like damn near $11, and the MAC one is, I want to say it's about $16 now. Maybe, I think, because where I stay, tax is way more than back at home, so it's probably like, want to say $16 to $17 for the MAC one, but I will say the MAC concealer lasts a very long time. But look how much you get in this container also. It also will last you a very long time. To me, when I did wear this one out, the Black Opal one, I noticed it was a little more oily than the MAC one. Probably because you do have to build it up, like I said, on your face. But they work just the same. So I mean, I'm always about getting the cheaper product. But if you want to get down to full coverage and just want to get it done and over with, just get MAC. I know a lot of people do break out from MAC. I'm one who breaks out from a lot of MAC products. I only can use their concealer. I can't even use their liquid concealer. I only can use them in the, I call it the clay form. This is the only type of MAC I can use on my face. Is like their concealer like this. That's it. Their foundation break me out. Everything else is powder break me out. So Black Opal is more of a sensitive skin product. If you do have sensitive skin, I prefer you just getting the Black Opal kind. I personally bought my Black Opal from Winn-Dixie, which is funny. But yeah, Winn-Dixie sells more Black Opal products than any drugstore that I know. CVS sells it too, but I know I used to order it from ebonyline.com freshman year because I didn't have a car to go get my stuff. So I know Ebonyline sells it. I just post websites that do sell Black Opal that I know I used to order from. And I think Cherry Culture, maybe they sell it. I'm not sure, can't remember. But yeah, so either way it goes, they're virtually the same thing. No true difference in them besides the thickness of the product, I guess. Their color's the same way. So if you are beautiful bronze and you're my skin tone, NC50 works the best for your skin tone for concealing, but I prefer using NW45 just because NC sometimes look a little pale on me depending on the foundation, not the foundation, but the moisturizer I use or the primer I use. It just depends on the day. For comparison for MAC NC50 and Black Opal Beautiful Bronze, just let me know, try it out. I mean, MAC, if you buy it, you can always take it back, get your money back. Same thing with this, you can take them back to Winn-Dixie and they don't have a problem with it. So I'll have pictures and I will holler at y'all later.